Greetings, friends. This is Arvell Craig, and I want to go over my 5-minute marketing funnel audit for you. I actually want to show you what a marketing funnel is. I want to give you some of the top ideas and strategies that most marketers use today to build and to grow a business using a marketing funnel. And I also want to provide you a little bit of education on what you can look for if you were to audit your own funnel or improve your marketing process. So let's get started. Number one, most people think about marketing. If you're a novice, if you're not really into it, a lot of people just think about marketing and advertising as one big blob of activities. And then there's this line. And on the other side is that you eventually get a customer. So you're doing all this stuff to get attention. And then eventually some people are going to end up buying your product or buying your service. And that, though it can work, it's very elementary. And I want to share with you what a marketing funnel is so you can add some more intelligence and kind of take your customer or your prospect on a journey so that they are ready to receive everything you offer. You don't want to give a customer too much or ask too much from them at the beginning because they may not know much about you. So let's look into a basic marketing funnel. Here is the way I describe or build or look at a marketing funnel. The first thing is the attention. Do people even know who you are, and how do you get attention about you and your business, your product, your service? And then there's the conversion process. So the first thing we want to do is not get people to give us money. We first want to get a conversion. We want to get a lead. We want to get their contact information so that we can kind of develop the relationship over time. And then after some time, if they're qualified to do business with us, and if we can convince them, they would eventually jump over into the acquisition stage where we acquire them as a customer. They buy and spend some money on something. And then the last stage is going to be the retention stage, where though they bought something once, our big goal is to keep them as a customer so that they don't only buy once, but they buy a second time, or maybe we get them on a subscription model so they spend money on a regular basis with us. So that's the basic essence of what a marketing funnel is. And what you need to do is think about your business and everything you're doing, and try to make sure that you have assets, you have content, you have things in place on every stage, on at least these 4 stages. And then how do you improve or grow your marketing is by improving the percentage rate of taking people from one stage to the next. So let me show you some of the assets that you want to create for your marketing funnel. In the digital marketing world, you've got things like websites where you will get by paid ads and SEO and content and blogging, social media, cold email. All these things will get someone's attention because this is the attention phase. And also you can connect with other people, whether you're blogging on their site, guest blogging, or you're appearing on people's podcasts, or you've got some affiliates or JVs or partners. All those things are the initial stage that can get someone's attention. But once you get their attention, you need to go for first a conversion, not a sale. So here are some of the common ways that people get a conversion, where they offer a free report that specifically solves a problem, a pain point, that offers some value to the person. A lead magnet is really the same thing as a free report. You can also think about webinars, or when you get people to subscribe to your email list. It's all the same purpose, to get people to get their contact information in your hands so you can nurture the relationship forward. And then I have an SQL section here, which is really the sales qualified lead, because the first section is get them to be qualified to receive marketing. But after some time, they may be qualified to have a sales conversation where they may fill out a contact form. And a lot of times people will nurture the leads via an email nurture sequence, which can also jump back into other content, can jump back into webinars and things like that to find out if they're ready for a sales conversation. And then eventually the person will become a customer. And sometimes the quickest way to get a customer is to give them an irresistible offer. Sometimes that's a free trial or a really low cost purchase, just to prove that they do have money and they're not just a lurker. They're not just someone wanting everything for free. But if you can get a small priced sale, it's very likely that you can give other sales and upsells and, sell them a second time and maybe put them in a subscription retention. Of course, you have to deliver high quality. You have to support that customer to get them to continue to be someone you can sell to continually. You can serve them continually. And then I have another kind of very slight thing at the bottom here. And when you want to track, when you look at your numbers at your marketing funnel, when you want to audit it, you really want to get, these are the parts how you audit your funnel. You look at the number of visitors to your website. And then you look at how many of those visitors become leads, how many of those people, what percentage ends up giving you some of their information to download some information to become a marketing qualified lead or sales lead. And then how many of those leads turn into customers, and then how many of those customers turn into reorders or retention or recurring business. So those 4 sections here at the bottom are really the gist of how you audit your funnel once you have it in place. One other thing I want to show you, here's a simple quick look at an offline marketing funnel. And the main difference here I wanted to show you was this first section. Instead of having the digital strategies to get attention, it's just as viable if you can get people's attention via offline. You can do cold calling if you want. You can go to network meetings. You can pass out brochures and business cards. All that's manual and it's one-on-one. I generally don't like it, but it does still work. I think I built my first business in the early 2000s just on networking and having relationships. And it was really an offline strategy that built my online business, that got the attention. And then you also see here, I have it broken up between one-to-one or one-on-one and then one-to-many, where just direct mail is an offline strategy where you can get in front of a lot of people. Then there's also public speaking, which is a strong thing I recommend, which I do myself. And then print media, I'm an author and a speaker. So both of those are offline strategies, but it gets me in front of people and it gets their attention, and not just basic attention, but I'm actually looked at as an authority, not just some Joe Blow out there creating content, but actually as an expert. So I actually really preferred public speaking and print media or books to get people's attention in an offline way. And then there's also TV and radio, which I have not yet dabbled into. So and in every other step on this phase, you can still, once you get their information in an offline way, you can then turn them into a conversion. You can turn them into someone you can seek, you can send out emails to, or nurture or maintain or manage that relationship until it comes to a point where you can write a proposal. So I just wanted to show you these 2 ways, whether it's digital marketing, ways of getting attention and then nurturing them through your funnel. And then there's also the offline strategies to get people's attention and then take them through a process to nurture them through your marketing funnel. So I hope this was helpful for you. Again, to summarize is, number 1, after you create your funnel, these 4 stages, you need to create some type of assets for each of these 4 stages so that you can offer somebody something until they're ready to do business with you. And then number 2, once you have them all in place, you have to track your numbers. You have to look at it. I mean, the most common way online is Google Analytics. But if you're a salesperson, of course, everybody knows salespeople will have quotas and they'll have to make X amount of calls a day. Or if you're networking, you're going to want to schedule a certain amount of network meetings in a week and, collect cards. But again, or you can do, again, my preference is speaking, where if I'm speaking in front of 50 or 200 people, that's an instant way to get a lot of leads. And I normally do have a lead generation strategy when I'm speaking. So you have to, again, track those numbers and make sure that they're going from left to right through your funnel. And then finally, how do you improve your conversion rate? I know whenever I work with a customer or a client or a prospect, if they want me to improve their marketing, like I don't do a lot of it, but I do maybe 1 or 2 projects per month or per quarter. But the main thing, what I want to look for is, what are those numbers? What funnel do they have in place? A lot of people don't even have a funnel. So that's the first thing. First, they have to create their funnel to make sure it's an organized, long-term strategy to grow their business. And then number 2, if we want to create a website or buy some Facebook ads or anything we need to do some cold email outreach, anything that I do, I actually do chatbot marketing as well. There's a lot of strategies, but you have to know, are these strategies improving the conversion rate from one phase to the next phase? Because I might be able to send you a lot of traffic, but if you don't know how to close the deal, if I send you 100 people but you only close 1% of those 100 people. That's one person. So instead of you buying more traffic, you may need to work on what's your offer that's going to convert those people from being a lead into a customer. So if you have the funnel in place, that's the only way that I can evaluate if I can even help you. But again, so when you want to hire another marketing company or a consultant or a web designer or anybody to help your business, I highly encourage you to create your funnel, track and write down your numbers. And so if you're hiring somebody to help you, know yourself what conversion rate are they supposed to help you with? Are they getting you more traffic? Are they getting you cheaper traffic? Are they helping your traffic to convert into a lead? Are they helping your leads to convert into a customer? Are they helping your customers to purchase a recurring model or a recurring subscription of business? So those are the kind of things that you need to think about when you audit your marketing. So I hope that was helpful for you. Again, my name is Arvell Craig. Thank you for your time and create a great day.